What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, I figured it's about time that we get ourselves a actual home. Because so far we've just been camping out on top of that mountain over there. And, yeah, I've been doing everything but building. So I figured today, episode 9, so before episode 10, we would go ahead and get a starter house put in. So I'm just going to go ahead. I already cleared out all the little grass and stuff in the area here. And I figured I would just go ahead and start kind of plotting this thing out. I don't really have an idea in mind. I have not done anything creative, and I'm pretty rusty when it comes to like actually building like structures. It's been, I can't remember how long. I mean, the last things we were building in the last series was the zoo, so to speak. So never actually got a building around that, so I am incredibly rusty. It's been a few months since I've built, but should be fun anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of the pillar locations for the actual build laid out, and then I will join back up with you and show you what we've got. So, in just a sec. Alrighty, so got a little bit of a layout here. Hop into free cam so we can see it. Pretty simple stuff, nothing too fancy. We do have a little like tower that we're going to be building in the back here that'll kind of pop off on the top. So that should be kind of cool. And then I figured we would just do kind of a pointed roof on either of these two sides. Over here and over here. And that should work out pretty well. It's going to be a pretty big house, but just to get back in the groove of things, it'll be fun to build. So first things first is we have to bring all these pillars up, and I'm going to need a lot more logs for that. So we'll just go ahead and grab all these. And let's see, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then connect on the 5th ones. I'm trying to get a feel for this to see how, if I want to inset the stone walls and then have the frame like that. Yeah, I think that'll give it a little bit more depth. Did something like this. And 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think this might just actually work. As long as we kind of plot this out. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the framing put in, and then we'll take a step back and see how it looks and kind of freestyle it from there. So I'll see you in just a sec. Alrighty, so we got the framing all done and started getting the base of the walls in for the lower floor. I tend to go with the medieval style. It's just my favorite to build. And we're kind of limited on some of the resources like the tuff. And I still, unfortunately, don't have any calcite because I've yet to find a geode. And also don't know where there's any like mountain ranges out here where there might be like a large calcite deposit. I haven't explored that far out. But for the time being, I figured we would use sandstone or smooth sandstone and sandstone for the upper level because it's relatively easy to get from the desert over yonder where we took our villagers from. So I'm going to go ahead, finish getting the rest of the lower floor done here so that we can start adding the second story and possibly even third story on top of this. So as soon as I get that all done, we'll pop back in, have a look at it, and then decide where to go from there. So I'll see you in just a sec. All right, so quite a bit of progress has been made in the last little bit. I got the full bottom flooring in, as well as the upper half with the sandstone. So I just need to put a floor up in here for the second story. But I am thinking we need to get the roof done first, and we're probably gonna have to pull these out. This is going to be our little like staircase to go up into the next level and down into the basement and whatnot once we have one. I figured we would put the storage room maybe up in the attic, possibly in the basement. I haven't really decided yet. Depends really what's underneath us, but Yeah, it's coming along quite well so far. We'll just take a step back here and kind of free cam, have a look around it. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. I'm quite happy with it so far. So I think what we're going to end up doing is probably a pointy roof right here that will connect to another pointy roof right here in the front. And then we'll have one more over here that goes across, so the point will be kind of right here in the middle, and then the tower will just go slightly higher than the actual roof. So now it's just a matter of going and grabbing my deep slate and hoping I have enough and trying to finagle a way to make this work and not look terrible. I may have to pull these little guys off right here in order to get the roof right, but we'll just have to see. So I'm going to go ahead, get cracking on putting a roof on this thing. And once I've got that done, we'll pop back in and have a look at it. So got to just give me a moment and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so we got the starter house pretty much constructed, and it is quite large for a starter house. But that's good because we'll be able to fit all our storage and all of our miscellaneous crap in this thing for the time being. So it's not completely decorated yet. I do still need to do like the little planter boxes, you know, around the windows, and then do some bushes hanging down from, you know, trap doors here. Add the trap doors above, add some little stuff underneath, little planters under those windows. But all in all, it's coming together. We even got a nice tower in the back to look out from. Pretty cool. Currently does not have any windows on the tower yet because I need to see where they will fall once we do the interior. But if I hop into free cam here, we can kind of take a step back and get a look at it. And actually, if we build a nice little city around here, it'll make for a nice town hall building just because it's kind of extra big. So overlooking the coast, that'll be nice. Maybe eventually we'll do some docks or something like that. Kind of like my quarantine world. But yeah, overall, came out pretty good. And if we go inside, it's not decorated yet. I've yet to do the yet to do the interior fully, but we do have a lot of space. So we've got all this floor down here. This is where the staircase is going to wrap around and go up. So it'll come up to the second floor here, and then it'll come out right here. I need to fill in the wall a little bit. Then there's also a third floor. Pretty spacious. And then we've got a fourth floor. And then there's even room to add a fifth floor if we so desire. And actually, I missed a block. That is part of why I came back up here. So yeah, overall, we've got a pretty sweet setup going on here. Like, this is more kind of how I envision like the staircase will be, and then it'll just kind of spiral around. But we can go take a look at the lookout tower real quick. And it's nice to have a nice tall building here because at least this way it's easy to spot when you're on your way back from wherever your adventures may take you. So we've got a nice tall lookout tower here. We can see our villager breeder right over there. And then we've got our tree farm. Our copper that's oxidizing is kind of scattered around that area. There's not a whole lot left. We got our crops and our animals, so we're doing pretty good. And then actually right over there is the spider spawner. That's the entrance and exit right there to that, and it's like right under that general vicinity right there. But yeah, I think next up is to start doing some decorations for the well, finish up the exterior because I'm still not sure what I want to put inside just yet, or how I want to lay it out. We definitely are going to need to figure out the staircase, but yeah, because that looks kind of wonky right there. We got to figure that out. Probably do something right here, make a nice grand kind of curvy staircase, or even maybe put like a wall with a kitchen and then a door that goes into the staircase, perhaps. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But in the meantime, I do need to go and gather some leaves and bushes and azalea plants and whatnot so we can start kind of decorating the outside here a little bit. But overall, I'm quite pleased with how this has turned out so far. We're going to have a lot of space. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to hang out with you guys. I'm just going to go. Oh, no, you're all coming along, okay? Go away. This is my house. All right, well, while they're all hanging out outside while they despawn, I'm going to probably just break through this back wall here and go gather the supplies to decorate. So I will be right back with you. Alrighty, so got the decorations and stuff we need. Basically a bunch of leaves, some coarse dirt, a little bit of moss, some flowering azaleas, which we'll have to get some more of. I totally forgot to grab the rooted dirt. So, whoops. But we will need some of that at some point as well, just because it looks nice for the little planter boxes. And then I got some lanterns, so I figured we would start doing something kind of like this on the outsides here, and then around the dirt, maybe like that. Get some coarse dirt put in here, and then we can kind of bring a little like some polished andesite or something around to kind of round out the edges here. So probably like one there, 3 here, 1 there, and then we'll have like little bushes and stuff inside. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. And then up above, we've got the trap doors to make the various the little shutters for the windows. Like, let's see, this would be here and here, here and here, here and here. And then we can take some of our various bushes. Whoops. Occasionally pull one out. Yeah, see, that'll look nice. And then on some of them, we can even do 2. I'll just like do one of those. And then down here at the bottom, we can just do like a couple little azalea bushes. That'll look nice. I'm definitely gonna have to farm up quite a bit of these. Luckily, like the azalea or the moss farm is like the most efficient bone meal farm probably in the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around and we'll probably add some shutters to all the different windows, add some little, planter boxes above some of the like the lower edge here all around, and then maybe like some little ledges with flower pots up there. So I'm gonna go ahead, get all that put in, and then once I'm all finished, we'll come back and have a look at it. So I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, so I got the exterior all detailed up. Everything's looking pretty sweet. Did some dark oak signs just to add a little bit of detail. We got the buttons on the logs and whatnot, and it just occurred to me I forgot to put the stairs underneath those 2, but that's no big deal. But overall, yeah, that's falling in a hole here. Let's hop into free cam and we can kind of get a good look at this thing. So we got the bushes that I mentioned all around and kind of hanging down, drooping. Got the side here. Everything's got shutters. They're all lit. Everything's fully illuminated. I just didn't make the little pots yet to do the little potted plants and whatnot on the windowsills. But yep, coming around, we got some bushes on our back tower here. Same thing on the other side. And then down here at the bottom, we just did some little bushes and whatnot where I figured, we could grab our shears and actually get some of this grass that we could then go ahead and just place in some of the empty spaces like so. Yeah, I think overall it came out pretty good. And I think next episode, we're either going to crank out the iron farm real quick or start working on moving some of the stuff to the inside and decorating the inside a little bit because I do not want to have any undecorated builds this season. So, I mean, I did a little bit on the inside. I'll show you here real quick. Nothing too fancy. It's got like some workstations. Brought my parrot over so he wouldn't get struck by lightning. Eventually, we're going to have some hoppers going into the furnaces. Got a little fireplace right here that I did not finish because I wanted to make it 3 wide. I do, however, have another lantern that we can place. Actually, right in the middle. Look at that. Yeah, then basically got the staircase and the tower, so a little bit extra storage in here. Got a whole nother floor right here that we can use for pretty much whatever. This will probably be the storage floor, and then if we need more room for storage, we can come up here and get some more, and then hypothetically, I believe this goes one higher as well. We could fit maybe some big, or some automatic farms up here, maybe like sugarcane or bamboo or something. Yeah, overall, I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I think that's where we're going to call the episode for today. It's been quite a bit of work getting this all to the point that it's at. So, as always, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Leave me a comment down below what you think of the series so far. I always love reading your guys' comment. Check out my social medias, all of which are listed in the description below. I will see you next time, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.